downstream compound. It contains beta-alanine ring. It is required for it present in our body. One is retinoid. In retinoid, three forms are available. One is retinol, that is alcohol form. Second is retinal, that is aldehyde form. Third is retinoic acid. The structure of retinol, retinal, retinoic acid and beta carotene. Now we talk about carotene. As I told you, it is an inactive precursor, or it is also called as a provitamin of vitamin A. Beta carotene, it contains 40 carbon compounds with 2 alanine rings. So it gives 2 active vitamin A molecules on the hydrolysis. While alpha and gamma carotene has only 1 alanine ring. Hence it gives only 1 active vitamin A molecule. Metabolism. Vitamin A present in our diet as a synthesis is done by retinol ester hydrolase, that is the pancreatic enzyme. It absorbs in upper small intestine along with other fat. All fat soluble vitamins are absorbed along with the fat as a mixed micelle. Now this retinol is re-esterified and incorporated in chylomicrons and transported in body to liver. All fat soluble vitamins are absorbed and transported will be transported from intestine to liver. Now metabolism of carotene. Beta form most abundant in vegetarian diet. It absorbs in upper small intestine along with other fats as a mixed micelle, same like retinol. Now and form 2 molecules of retinal. Now this retinal is reduced to retinol by retinal converted to retinol, and for that enzyme is required, retinal reductase. Now retinal is reduced to retinol by retinal reductase. Now this retinol is esterified with fatty acid. Transport. Retinol ester in the liver are hydrolyzed. This retinol will bind to retinol binding protein in liver and secreted in the plasma. In liver, vitamin A is stored in the form of retinol ester. Whenever it is required, it is secreted in the plasma and it will transport it to the target. Complex again binds with the pre-albumin molecule, or it is also called as a transthyretin. Now this retinol binding and pre-albumin complex is large enough so it prevents its filtration to kidney. And retinoic acid, it is transported with albumin mainly and some by retinol binding protein. Retinoic acid, it is mainly required for growth and differentiation of the cell. Retinol, it is required for reproductive function, maintenance of epithelial integrity, and glycoprotein synthesis. Protein. Now this product, when light when rhodopsin exposed to light, this rhodopsin converts into lumirhodopsin, then metarhodopsin 1, metarhodopsin 2, and finally metarhodopsin 3. Now you can see this metarhodopsin 2. This metarhodopsin 2, it activates the G protein couple receptor. When this G protein couple receptor is activated, closing of the sodium channel and cell will go in the hyperpolarization. As G protein couple receptor hyperpolarization. Because of this hyperpolarization, voltage gated calcium channel will become closed, which leads to decreased calcium level. This decreased calcium level the flow of information of optic signal from rod cell through the bipolar cell to the optic center occur, and it will lead to vision in the dim light. Then rhodopsin, as I told you, it is highly photosensitive. When light is exposed, rhodopsin is exposed to light, It will generate nerve impulse and vision in dim. This 11-cis retinal can be utilized in the rhodopsin formation. And rest of the trans retinal will go in the circulation. In circulation, with the help of alcohol dehydrogenase enzyme, this trans retinal converts into trans retinol. Now this all trans retinol transported to the liver. In liver, this trans retinol converts into cis retinol. This is cis retinol by the help of enzyme isomerase. This 11 cis retinol form. So retinol is oxidized to retinal in retina, and then it will incorporate with opsin and form rhodopsin. That is required for the vision in the dim light. This is red color, iodopsin for green color, synopsin it is for blue color. Mechanism of impulse generation is nearly similar to color vision. Now we talk about the vitamin A receptor. In cell, two types of vitamin A receptors are present. We are also called it as a nuclear receptor. Vitamin A binds with the retinol binding protein. Can bind with the 9-cis retinoic acid, and this RAR receptor binds with the rest of the all trans retinoic acid. So remember, RXR it is only for 9-cis retinoic acid, and this RAR it is for all kind of. 8 bound, this repressor molecule is removed and dimer form is formed. This dimer form will bind with the DNA response element. Now they will recruit some transcription factor and transcription will initiated. It will form RXR binds with the 9-cis retinoic acid. RAR can bind with all kind of trans retinoic acid. Now this retinoic acid receptor complex go into the nucleus, binds to specific segment of DNA, and it regulates expression of genes for growth and differentiation. Function of retinol. Retinol binds to specific receptor, complex receptors are also related with the another receptor. It is called as PPAR gamma, peroxisome proliferator activated receptor gamma. This receptor is related with the insulin secretion. So vitamin A has some role in insulin synthesis and secretion. So research are going on for finding of the role of vitamin A in patient. Present in plant and animal sources, fish liver oils, egg yolk, animal liver milk and dairy products such as butter. 3-dehydroretinol vitamin A2. It is present in fresh water, fish. Sources of keratin, mainly vegetable sources. Carrots are rich source of keratin. All yellow equivalent is equal. Maybe pancreatic disease. Because of that, decreased retinol ester hydrolase. That enzyme is deficient, so retinol normally present, vitamin A present in the food in the retinol palmitate. So free form of retinol is not available because of this deficiency of this enzyme. Then obstructive jaundice, decreased bile salt, so micelle formation is decreased. So all fat soluble vitamins are deficient. Small intestine disease. Very early manifestation is night blindness. It is the earliest manifestation. Difficulty in vision in dark light or in dark. Xerophthalmia, it is dryness of conjunctiva and cornea. Bitote spot, grey white flags on conjunctiva. Keratoconus, it is a softening of cornea. Ultimately leads to ulceration and necrosis of cornea. Then leads to perforation of cornea and blindness. The infection of skin, mucous membrane and urinary tract. Hyperkeratinization of skin, like can lead to toxicity because as it is a fat soluble vitamin and it can store your pain, anorexia, hair loss, dryness, and fissure in lips, weight loss, and diagnosis done by elevated plasma vitamin A level. Vitamin A is a drug. Vitamin A used in different conditions like retinal palmitate. It is used to prevent and treat vitamin A deficiency. Retinoic acid for different is all about vitamin A. Thank you. Hello everyone, myself Dr. Sarita Patel. Today I will discuss about vitamin K. Vitamin K is an isoprene compound. Three forms are available in our body. Vitamin K1, that is called as phylloquinone. It is mainly plant origin. Vitamin K2, it is called as menaquinone. It is derived from animal sources mainly. Vitamin K3, it is menadione. It is a synthetic form. Remember, and menaquinone, both are fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin K3, that is the synthetic form, it is a water soluble form. So natural vitamin K1 and K2 are fat soluble vitamin, so they are required bile salt for absorption. But synthetic form, that is vitamin K3, it is a water soluble vitamin, so it do not require bile salt. It is used in treatment of obstructive jaundice. Absorption of vitamin K, it is occurs from upper small intestine. Vitamin K1 and K2 requires bile salt similar to vitamin A. It is absorbed with micelle and transported in the liver by chylomicron. Vitamin K3, it is a water soluble vitamin, so do not require bile salt, so directly absorbed in small intestine without bile salt. Storage of vitamin K occurs mainly in liver and in spleen and skeletal muscle, and transport of vitamin K from liver to other tissue by LDL. Function of vitamin K. Vitamin K is derived from German word, that is coagulation, because it required to stop the bleeding. Function of vitamin K, it has role in blood coagulation, gamma carboxylation of other proteins, and role in oxidative phosphorylation. Now first, role in blood coagulation. Vitamin K is required to form active form of clotting factor 2, 7, 9 and 10. Vitamin K causes gamma carboxylation of glutamic residue of this factor and activate them. This gamma carboxylation of glutamic acid, it is the example of post-translation modification. This gamma carboxylated glutamate, the glutamate residue are negatively charged, because carboxylation means we are adding carboxy group, and carboxy group, it is a negatively charged. So this gamma carboxyglutamate make the clotting factor more negative. So they will react with calcium ion and phospholipid during clotting process. So in this glutamate residue is shown in this. Vitamin K cause the gamma carboxylation of glutamate residue and add the carboxy group at gamma position. Red shows the carboxy group at gamma position. So more negative charge are added in this, and for this active form of vitamin K is required, that is hydroquinone. You can see glutamate converts into gamma carboxyglutamate, that is the active clotting factor. For that enzyme required is carboxylase, and carbon dioxide is required. And if we want to continue this reaction, for this reaction vitamin K hydroquinone, that is reduced form of vitamin K is required. This reduced form converts into oxidized form, that is vitamin K epoxide. Reduced form, that is vitamin K hydroquinone. And for this conversion we required two enzymes, vitamin K epoxide reductase and vitamin K quinone reductase. Vitamin K epoxide reductase converts this vitamin K epoxide to vitamin K quinone, and that vitamin K quinone again converts to vitamin K hydroquinone with the help of vitamin K quinone reductase enzyme, and this enzyme is NADPH dependent enzyme. Now vitamin K antagonists like warfarin and dicumarol, they inhibit this vitamin K epoxide reductase and vitamin K quinone reductase. Because of this inhibition of this enzyme, this oxidized form of vitamin K cannot convert back to active form of vitamin K, that is hydroquinone. So this gamma carboxylation process is stop. Other function of vitamin K, gamma carboxylation of other proteins like osteocalcin. Osteocalcin, it is a bone protein involved in regulation of bone mineralization. Some other example are protein C and S. They are anticoagulant protein. Vitamin K is required for this gamma carboxylation of this protein also. Gamma carboxy containing proteins are also found in kidney also. Vitamin K is required for electron transport chain and oxidative phosphorylation, although exact mechanism is not known. Vitamin K antagonist like dicmorol act as an uncoupler of oxidative phosphorylation. Sources of vitamin K. Vitamin K1, it is mainly plant sources from green leafy vegetables. Vitamin K2, it is mainly from the animal sources. It is also synthesized by normal flora of the intestine like E. coli. So healthy adults do not depend on dietary supply because intestinal flora can synthesize vitamin K2. But neonates depends on the dietary supply. Why? Because intestine of neonates are sterile. They do not contain normal flora. So vitamin K2 is not synthesized. Vitamin K3, as it is a synthetic form, so not present in the diet. Recommended daily allowance, it is 80 microgram per day. Causes of vitamin K deficiency. Primary deficiency in adult is unknown due to rich plant sources and intestinal flora. Newborn infants, due to lack of intestinal flora and milk, has low vitamin K level. Impaired absorption, like in obstructive jaundice and small intestine disease, because vitamin K is a fat soluble vitamin, so for absorption bile salt and micelle formation is required. Sterile flora, due to prolonged use of antibiotics therapy, the normal flora are killed, so vitamin K cannot synthesize. Impaired activation of vitamin K, it can occur in liver disease. Clinical features of vitamin K deficiency: prolonged prothrombin time, which leads to increased bleeding tendency. Prevention and treatment: correction by dietary supplementation, and prophylactically it is given to premature infants. Vitamin K injection is given in premature infants. Vitamin K antagonist, dicmorol and warfarin, they are structurally similar to vitamin K, so they are quinone reductase, so lead to reduced form of vitamin K, that is hydroquinone. Thus they block the regeneration of active form of vitamin K. Uses: it used as a oral anticoagulant to prevent thrombosis after myocardial infarction. So this is all about vitamin K. Thank you.